try to understand, what about a couple of other numbers that you're tracking as well?
Well, for Nestle, Nigel, we spoke about
it's likely now, right?
It's likely now in the next 10 minutes or so, hopefully. Nestle, so HUL trades at what, 54 times? Nestle
yes.
at 65 times. So again, one of those expensive stocks, but important to know that along with numbers, they'll also consider a stock split. Usually what happens is for a stock price which is in 5 digits, a stock split usually increases volume. So that is something that the street will keep an eye out on. Talking about volumes, we're expecting 5 to 7% volume growth for Nestle as well. Revenue grows at 12%, which is the top of the line for all the other FMCG companies. That's because there will be a higher price element for Nestle than anyone else because, milk prices have increased. A lot of their raw material prices have increased as well. So there will be higher prices that the company will be able to charge. EBITDA grows around 18.5%. That means margins expand from 22% to around 23.5% there as well. And the net profit grows 20.5%. Around 805 crores is what the street is anticipating. Nestle, large part of the revenue, nearly 95% comes in from domestic business, likely to grow between 12 to 15%. And the other comes in at exports.
Hold on to that thought, Mangalam. I believe that the Nestle's numbers are, about to hit, the exchanges as we speak. So we should get some of those numbers that are flashing up for our viewers very, very quickly. I think let's get those numbers out. Our ticker team will be putting in there. But Mangalam, the key numbers that you said to track, 3 top numbers?
3 top numbers was one, the revenue looked at around 5,142 odd crores, EBITDA 1,205 crores, and the net profit 805 crores. I believe the numbers on the net profit front, it is a bit of a beat because we have, the net profit coming in at 900 crores. There you have it. The board has approved a stock split in the ratio 1:10. So basically, post this stock split, the Nestle stock would be trading at around 2,300 odd rupees. And it's this 1:10 ratio stock split which the street likes a lot more, which is why the stock is moving higher. But apart from that, even the net profit, not particularly bad. 908 crores versus street expectations of just around 800 crores. Revenue from operations have been slightly softer than anticipated. The revenues have come in at close to around 5,070 crores. The street was working with a number of 5,124 crores. So that means there could perhaps be an operational expansion. Well, seems like there is no operational expansion. The reason why we have seen a big jump in the net profit is because there's an exceptional gain of close to around 106 odd crores. Adjust for that, maybe the net profit is in line with anticipation. Just trying to look at the EBITDA. Meanwhile, we'll just try and get in what the management of Nestle is saying as well. For now, the numbers that we have the net profit, which is above expectations, largely on account of the exceptional. The revenue is mildly below expectations because the poll was 5,142 crores. The company has reported around 5,000 crores. But let's try and see what the overall domestic and other businesses have been as well.
Okay, all right. We have Naveen Kulkarni who's joining in for a quick take. Hi, Naveen. Thanks so much for joining in. Well, we have the EBITDA number as well. Naveen, just to run you through the top numbers. On the top line, we have Nestle that's delivered a number around 2% lower than what we were working with. We were working with a number of, I think, 5,150 crores approximately. It's come around 2% lower than that. But the EBITDA number is a little bit better, which means that the margins are a bit of a beat, and they've also approved this stock split in the ratio of 1:10. Naveen, what do you make of these initial numbers? The EBITDA number, if I can help you out with that, is around 1,225. The net profit has got a bump up because of an exceptional as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, so largely the numbers look in line with our expectations. So the EBITDA number especially, revenue number is probably 0.5% lower than what we were expecting. EBITDA number is largely in line with our expectations. PAT number, I think we have to adjust the exceptional, but since EBITDA number is largely in line with expectations, PAT number would have been probably be slightly higher than what we would have penciled in, right? So overall, I would say that Nestle numbers look quite okay to me. Nestle has been outperforming for a while now, the FMCG pack. I would say these numbers are encouraging at this point in time.
Largely in line, as far as all the other parameters are concerned. EBITDA is 1,225 odd crores. This compares to the poll of 1,205 crores. And remember, this is on a lower than expected revenue. So that explains the outperformance that we're seeing in the margins. Seems that the gross margins are better than anticipation as well. The net profit, of course, has the element of exceptional. I'm looking at some management commentary that has come in. They've said that for the commodities, uneven rain and rain deficit is expected to impact production of maize, sugar and oilseeds. That may have an adverse impact on pricing, but healthy milk flush expected in winter, which will keep the milk prices low. So milk is an important commodity for them, which essentially means that the margins will only improve from here or stay stable. So that's positive. Abneesh also joins in. Abneesh, at current prices and with these numbers, what's your call on Nestle?
Yeah, we remain positive. So definitely double-digit sales growth, good EBITDA growth. So this is one of the better results from staples companies this quarter. We will see that most companies will find sales growth being quite challenging this quarter because of the August month, wherein a 100-year low rainfall was there, 36% deficit. Nestle clearly from an outlook perspective also, as you highlighted, milk cost should be lower going ahead gradually. And also Maggi issue had started impacting Nestle last year around the December quarter because they had taken the price hike. That also will now come into the base soon. So that also should benefit. Plus the festival related impact should benefit in December quarter. So overall, decent set of numbers and it remains among our top buys. And we see definitely this as a good performance or the top tier performance in the September quarter.
All right, Abneesh, thank you for joining in and giving us your quick view on Nestle. In fact, we'll also thank Naveen for stopping by and giving us his quick analysis on the stock. What we'll do is delve deeper into the numbers and get you some more as well. But just one thing, Nigel, when I started tracking Nestle, the revenues hadn't crossed 10,000 crores on an annual basis. No. But now they've crossed 5,000 crores on a quarterly basis for the first time ever. So that alone is a moment to reckon. And that time the stock price was close to around 6,000-7,000 rupees. The street has rewarded them more than what the company has reported. But the question is that it is growing.
And in case the bowl of Maggi was too large for a retail investor, now we'll be getting a little bit of, when we drive down to Lonavala and all, you get those smaller portions. So, a high amount of volumes is what we look forward to from the stock from around 23,000 rupees odd comes down to around 2,300. So after that knee-jerk reaction, the stock is now recovered all of that and it's up close to around 0.5%. But we have completely run out of time on Chartbusters. You stay with us. Trading Hour comes up next.